Today we're taking a look at this budget, ready to run, 4-wheel drive monster truck for under $80.
Coming up. Hey, what's up guys? I'm Joe.
And I'm Amber, and we're the
TheRcKiwis. On this channel we do everything from bashing, crawling, speed runs, unboxing reviews, and much more.
So if you're new here, consider subscribing. That way you won't miss out on any of our future RC adventures.
Now, up until now, we have brought everything on this channel. That's right, we brought our Traxxas Max, our Traxxas UDR, our Traxxas Kaiju, our Armour Felony, our Armour Mojave, our Armour Typhon, our XL24, our Mini Z Racing RC cars, which you haven't seen yet, I don't think. Oh, you might have seen in our last video. We've brought everything up until now. Today, we have our very first free product on the channel, which is super excited about. And because it's a free product, that means this is the fastest RC, this is the most durable RC, this is the best RC in the world. Go buy the links in the description below. Just kidding guys, of course, this isn't gonna be the best RC, it's not gonna be a Low C or a Traxxas or an Armour or any of those really good brands. This is a budget RC. But is it a good budget RC? That's what we're gonna find out in this video, and at the end of the video, we're gonna tell you our initial impressions, thoughts on this truck.
Now let's not waste any time, let's get straight into unboxing this truck.
So looking around the box, this is a 1/16 scale electric powered 4-wheel drive race truck for ages 14 years and plus. I'm sure even younger kids will be able to play this, I'm sure of it. Like Amber said earlier, it is ready to run, it is 4-wheel drive, 2.4 gigahertz. It's got shocks, it's got ball bearings, it's got a brushed version and a brushless version. It's got gears, it's splash proof, so don't put it in your bath. And there are some upgrades it looks like you can get for this truck, which is pretty cool. Also has LED lights, so let's open it up. What is the name of this first? It is a racing 4-wheel drive truck. I think they base it on the item number. So this is a high boxing item number 16889. So if it's anything like the WL toys, this truck is a 16889. Oh, it's plastic. The truck comes in this plastic cover in the box. So of course you do get your truck, your remote control,
the instruction manual that you should read, battery and charger, some spare body clips.
And it also, you get a tool like you do in most of your RCs, but it looks like this one has come with some upgrades. I don't know if this is normal or if they've just chucked in some of these upgrades, but we've got some metal drive shafts here, and we've also got some
shocks.
So yeah, some upgraded shocks, metal shocks. I don't know, they might be oil filled. They feel like they might be oil filled. So I think these are optional parts. I'm not sure if they come, so just check in the link in the description. You can see all the information on this truck to see if it actually comes with the stuff. Pretty sure they're optional parts though. Alright, let's put the stuff to the side and take a closer look at this. Is it a beast?
I think it's capable.
It could be a
possibly.
kitty beast. A beast for someone's first RC.
Yeah. This truck actually comes with 2 bodies, which is quite a cool little touch.
Yeah, and we put the stickers on this one already. So the sticker sheet comes in the manual, so you take that out and you got 2 sets of stickers for both bodies, and they come with a clear plastic cover on the body, so make sure you take that off before you apply your stickers. And with the stickers on, it looks pretty cool. And so you do have 2 sets of body clips. Looking under the body, this is a plastic chassis, very lightweight RC. Everything's plastic on here. Shocks are just very, very springy and bouncy. Don't feel like these ones are oil shocks. These are the ones that come standard in it. It comes with an extra battery, so there's battery in there already. These batteries are
tiny. They are tiny.
Very tiny. And they are 1000 milliamp 2-cell LiPo batteries with a Dean's connector. The center drive shaft looks to be metal. Because of front and rear differentials, they might be filled with grease, something very, very light. And it doesn't have a center differential. The center drive shaft is metal, whereas the standard drive shafts for the wheels are plastic. It has an ESC and receiver combo with lights plugged in for the front, so you got 2 LED lights at the front, looks like it. It has its brush motor, which is standard. You can get that upgraded brushless motor, and it has a very tiny servo in there for your steering. The wheels are just filled with air. It has ball bearings. The plastic, honestly, the plastic feels pretty cheap. You know, I mean, it feels very cheap if you compare it to, you know, your high-end stuff. But for somebody's first RC, for a Christmas present, this could be pretty cool.
Yeah.
We will definitely test its durability, especially when we take this out. We'll take it out to a skate park maybe for some fun and see how much it takes to break it.
We haven't done that for a while.
We haven't gone to a skate for a long time. But today we're not going to a skate park. Today we're going to go out to our original first run spot, which we've taken a lot of our RCs. And you know what? Let's just jump straight into it and head up the hill and do our first run. Well guys, we are back to our original first run spot here in Discovery Bay, Hong Kong, the OG place, and this time it is with our budget RC. I've already forgotten the name because it's a bunch of numbers, but it's a racing truck apparently. Anyway, Amber's going to be driving this one first, so why don't you go ahead and get the truck ready to go and we'll jump into it.
Remote on first. Plug the battery in. I have to get it in the right way, preferably. And turn the car on. So this has fully proportional steering.
Your thumb can't reach
No,
all the way.
I've got my small hands. You have no trouble with
There's
that.
some kind of steering going on, yeah.
And it's got proportional throttle as well.
And listen to that beast, listen to the sound of it.
Such a beast.
It's going to run out of battery. Yeah. Alright, well, let's see what it's got.
Not too bad. I'm interested to see what it's like. It's our first budget RC on the channel for a while.
It has been a long time. We've had a lot of the WL toy stuff, haven't we?
Yes, a lot of. This is our first of this brand.
Whatever brand it is.
Yeah. So I'm just going to fix the steering trim.
And look, it even has those front LED lights. Drives at night if you want.
So cute.
Yeah, very different to what we've been having on our channel lately with all the more high-end stuff. But we thought, you know, well, I mean, it's out, we got it for free.
Yeah.
We can't complain about that. And it's coming up to Christmas, and there are a lot of parents out there that aren't going to want to go spend $400, $500, $600 on an RC. So this is a good sort of beginner one, something for a kid.
But to be fair, I'm going to be quite honest, and it is actually quite fun. Perfect for, I'd say, I know on the box it says not for younger than 14 years old, but I'd say this would be perfect for somebody that's between the ages of 8 and probably 14.
Yeah,
or us adults, you know.
The good thing about it as well is that it's super lightweight and easy to chuck in your bag and take with you for a hike maybe, and you give it to your kid, friend or yourself to play around with. I don't think it's going to be handled as long as stuff.
No.
It'd be interesting to see if it even handles grass. There we go.
I'm surprised. Yes, it does remind me a lot of the WL Toys brand.
Yeah, the ones that we've had, this one, I reckon reminds me of the A9
A979?
B, I think.
Yeah.
But not sure the price exactly of those ones compared to this. It'll be interesting to have a look. I know with the WL toy stuff, there's a lot of upgrades and modifications and spare parts. I know there's upgrades for this. Alright, let's see what this...
Going full throttle now.
I'm trying not to say beast.
On this expensive beast.
Oh, it's got a bit of speed there, nothing crazy. Now let's see if it can climb Mount Everest, the gigantic mountain. We've taken our crawlers here and they handled it no problem. Oh, it was challenging for the TheRcKiwis, but can this little RC, which is not a crawler, it is simply a monster truck, can it handle it up there?
What couldn't make it up here, do you remember?
Actually, you know what, we did bring a budget crawler here and it did make it up.
Yes, was it the red one that we wanted to throw off?
With a million different numbers.
10441?
If you can remember that, that is amazing.
Okay, this is going to be a little bit difficult. Going to try and choose a path. Oh no.
Hey, you know what? It's doing alright. You guys probably can't tell how steep this is, but it's pretty steep. Someone, oh!
Oh, really?
What?
I'm surprised.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No way.
No.
Oh, there we go. And we have its durability test.
Damn.
Alright, she's going for attempt number 2. Can she do it?
I'm gonna take the path I took before, I think.
Yeah, we're getting out there.
Come on,
nice
little
and
guy.
quick. Let's get to a steep part now.
Ah!
Oh! You're to the same place as last time. And then we have another durability test.
Hang on.
Alright, this is Amber's 3rd and final attempt at trying to conquer Mount Everest. But it looks like she might be stuck, and she is crashed, and it is over. The mini monster truck could not conquer the Mount Everest, but it got very close. Some would argue that it did make it. She's still got to carry on. No. Hey, you did a pretty good job there. Pretty good job. But let's move on and let's see how well it performs on some dirt. Right, let's see how well it handles this grass really quickly before we go to the dirt. Not too bad. This is just short dead grass, so it shouldn't have a problem. We're getting some longer stuff now. Handles grass fine, so there we go. Works on grass. Maybe not long grass, but short grass, no problem. Alright, we're at the dirt spot. It's not really dirt, it's more rocky and stony and gravelly down there. But it's a cool spot, and we'll see how well it performs in this area. I'm sure it'll do pretty well.
It still looks in good condition.
It's still in good condition after those few big crashes there. But it definitely is impressing me.
I'm gonna try and do a little jump actually.
There's some little jumps going on here.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. I think we might have to take it to the skate park
Oh, definitely.
and really just destroy it, see how far we can take it. But these little jumps are fine, I'm sure it could do more as well. Because the thing is, this truck is very light.
It is very light, extremely light.
So when it does land a heavy landing, there's not much force going on.
Turning circles.
Let's see what we got. I don't know how much. I'm surprised the battery's still going because it's been a good 15-20 minutes in that tiny little, I think it's 1000 milliamp battery, and it's still going. It's still going. Oh, I wonder if I can do a backflip off that. Who? Way! Oh, it's first backflip. That's pretty. Hey, that's impressive. That impressed me. Right there. I'll do another one. Ready? Oh. Almost a double. Oh, not that time. It handles it. No, it handles it just fine. It's quite bouncy because their suspension is not oil filled. It's very springy.
But can you tell how light it feels?
Oh yeah, you can tell. You can tell that this feels very light, very
lightweight.
it's quite snappy.
How cute are those wheels?
Are you ready? I'm going to jump it off the cliff. Off this cliff. Oh, yes, and it made it. So I've been driving this thing now for about 20 minutes and it's still going on that 1000 milliamp battery, and it's still got, and it comes with another battery. Well, at least our one came with 2 batteries. I'm not sure if they're standard or not. You have to check out on the website. But we're going to save a bit of juice to drive back home, and we're going to clean it up, see if there's any damage. I'm sure there's no damage. We didn't really do any big jumps today. That will be in a later video when we take it out to the skate park and really test the durability. And then we're going to look online and see if there's much spare part availability, how easy it is to get. And then we'll give you our final initial impressions of this mini monster truck. Well guys, we're back at home and we've had a good look over our truck and there's absolutely no damage, which isn't really that surprising because we didn't bash it that hard at all. We're definitely going to be taking this out to a skate park and pushing it to its absolute limits. And I think you might be surprised because the thing about this truck is, although the plastic is very cheap, you know, the parts are cheap parts, it's so light. It's a very light truck.
Super light.
And so there's not a lot of force going on when you have bad crashes. So Amber, what were your first impressions of this racing four-wheel drive truck?
Well, something I really love about budget cars is I'm not afraid to break them. I think they're a good price, and I think they are perfect for somebody who's just getting into the hobby. I really like it just because I do hold back a little bit with some of our more expensive cars because I don't want to break them. But this thing is pretty cool. I think it's quite durable for the price and for its size, considering it's very lightweight and it is all plastic.
Yeah, you make a very good point there. Because it is a cheaper RC, coming in around $65, $68, you are not so afraid if you break it.
Yeah.
And so I do think this is a great RC for someone that's brand new to the hobby.
Definitely.
Or not sure if they want to get into it yet. It had a good amount of speed. We did compare it to the other RC, which will be in our next video, or maybe the second video later.
Yeah.
And you'll see we did prefer this one, I'll say that now. There is two models, so there is this one, which is the brushed model, and then there is a brushless model. So the brushless model goes for around $75. This one's around $68. So just for a few extra dollars, you can get the brushed model, and that's what I would recommend going for. We will have both linked in the description below, so you can have a better look. Now, a few things I don't like about the truck is, well, the wheels are they're cheap wheels. They just fill with air, and the truck is very springy. You know, they're not really amazing shocks, but I mean that's what you expect for that price range. There are upgrades you can do to this truck we showed you earlier in the video, and you can also find them on the website. We'll link in the description below. There could be something you want to look at. It could be like a little project if you get this truck just completely stock, and then as you go and as you're bonding with your son or something, and you're building your truck up and you're putting little upgrades to it, and you can sort of learn and how that improves its performance. That could be something cool. And one truck that we were thinking about when we were driving this was this one here. So here we have the WL Toys A979B. I think it's 79B or 59B.
I think so.
We're also going to have this linked in the description below because this is also a really great RC for someone's first one. This is WL Toys. They make a lot of good budget RCs. Some of our favourite budget RCs.
It was one of our
WL
first.
Toys. This was one of our first RCs, and that's exactly what we did with this one. It was like a bit of a project. You can see we've done a lot of upgrades and modifications to this truck. We've had it to the skate park. We've made a video. That was one of our earlier videos. If you really want to go watch it, go check it out.
The embarrassing one.
I don't think it was too bad. I think this is when we're starting to develop our skills a little bit in video editing. And so we did take this out to the skate park, and I think it held up a little bit. But you see, I think, although this has got a lot of metal on it, which is really cool, it's quite a lot heavier. I don't know if it actually helps a whole lot of durability because plastic flexes, whereas metal bends. But it was really fun just, you know, wrenching, doing upgrades and mods to our WL Toys, and we're probably going to do something similar to this truck. They're both very similar in size. I would say they're similar in speed as well, although this one is lighter than this one, and that is because this one has all plastic.
I actually found it quite fast, quite quick, this one.
Yeah, it had good speed compared to our other one. It did make it feel fast. If you're comparing it to something like, you know, a Traxxas Slash, or,
no, it's nothing,
then it doesn't compare. But in the budget realm, around the $60, $70, $80 mark, it did pretty well. This one here goes for around $85. So it is $10 dearer than the brushless version of this one. If you're tight on cash, I would go for this one at $75. I think it's a good deal. Or the $68 one. It's also not a bad buy. This one here at $85. It's starting to get up into that more expensive territory, but it's still pretty good. We're also going to have linked in the description below our favorite budget RCs. Now when I say budget, these ones are more around the $100, $120 US mark. So if you don't mind going a little bit higher to that next level, we will have those linked down below as well.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a like anyway. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram. We're at TheRcKiwis, the same as our Facebook page. We try to post some behind the scenes footage, and we post on there as often as we can. Make sure you stay safe out there on your RC.
Hey, remember guys, we're the RCKiwis. See you guys.
I'm a fool for the melody. This is our party, and this is where the beat goes down.